extremely fortunate to have our next speaker who doesn't live in Seattle, but who has had a larger-than-life impact on our movement in Seattle. Nationwide, the Black Lives Matter movement has ignited a fire in an entire generation of America that demands that we have a different kind of society, a society free of violence and racism, a society free of oppression. And so it is my deep honor to invite a towering figure in the Black Lives Matter movement, a senior social justice writer for the New York Daily News, and the founder of Injustice Boycott. You know who I'm talking about. I'll also add one more thing. He and his Injustice Boycott movement played an incredible role for our Wells Fargo divestment movement. So join me in loudly welcoming Shaun King.
Seattle, what's up? Listen, I can't stay long, but I'm so grateful and thankful and excited to see you out here. Now, I know you stand in the rain all the time, but where I come from, we don't stand in the rain for fun. But this is how you live. So I have 4 quick things that I want to say to you. First and foremost, women run this country. Whether or not a woman is in the White House, women make this country go round in so many ways. And all the women that are here, I want you to hear from me and see from me, you matter to me in every way. Not just because women are so essential in my personal life. I'm a father of 4 daughters. I have a wonderful mother and wife. Beyond my personal relationships, at every area of my life, women are essential. I stand with you. I care for you. I love you. Your struggle is my struggle. Secondly, I want you to understand how Seattle looks to someone who's not from here. Right now, Seattle is really setting the tone for the country. Yes, Seattle is what we would call the pace car. Seattle is setting the pace for other big cities around the country and is setting the tone for how other cities should act. And be it with divestment or with other activities, I already see other cities following Seattle's lead. Even in New York, where I'm from, our own Mayor de Blasio, spoke of how he was envious of some of the things that he sees activists fueling and forcing here in the city. So don't let up, Seattle. You're setting the tone. Just know when you're doing this, the whole country is watching, and your actions are local, but they have national implications. So act local, think global. Listen. Third, I want you to understand this from me, and particularly the men that are here. In America, we have a consistent problem where victims of discrimination end up being the primary people fighting against discrimination. Now, I understand that. So black folk end up being the primary folk fighting against racism, and I get it. But the system never changes when the only people who are fighting against discrimination are victims themselves. Now, that same principle, this goes for all of the men here, that same principle goes for sexism. Of course, women will fight back against sexism, but men, the back of sexism, for it to be broken, you have to stand up and fight against it like it's your fight. It is your fight. So be it for gender inequality or discrimination or pay equity, men, you have to fight for it like it's your problem. So I'm excited and honored to see all of you here. Lastly, you need to understand that we are in an age that is going to require tremendous courage. Now, there are 2 women here that I've come to know and respect, and both of them have already spoken. Kshama and Nikita are amazing leaders who need your support in this city. And I want you to hear from me that I believe in them. And listen, Men have a way of dominating conversations so often, but I see those women as my leaders, and I look up to them. Those women are peer heroes to me for their bravery and their consistency and their integrity. So I encourage you to get behind them and get behind the other women that continue to lead here in this city, and give them your strength, your power, your energy every day you can, all right? Listen, I have your back. I love Seattle. It means the world to me. It's a city that my family and I visit often, and so anything that I can do to lend my leadership or influence, I'll do it. And so I'm trying my best to follow the activities here. I hope to hell that you stop this jail that they're trying to build, this unjust jail. You should do everything that you can to stop it. It's worth the risk and worth the courage. And so I have your back. I'll continue to stand with you, and let's stand strong together. Take care, Seattle.